Hello, hello, Coach Sogo here. Got your total body strength workout for today. You are gonna need some dumbbells. I have a set of 10s, a set of 15s, and one 25, but one heavier weight for a hip bridge, and then you'll need a lighter set for a little bit of shoulder, upper body work, and also a medium set for some of the lunges and stuff that we're gonna be doing. Our yoga mat's gonna be handy, as well as either a bench or a step, something that you can, we're not stepping on it today. We're gonna be seated and doing some incline flies. So just a solid surface for that. All right, so Tabata timer, set it for 9 intervals. We have 3 exercises 3 times, 30 seconds of the work zone, 10 seconds of recovery. Starting with our alternating 10 soldier. So we are gonna get those hamstrings warmed up first. Hands out. We're just gonna lift a toe, straight leg, as high up to the toes, to the fingertips as you can, alternating sides. Next up, we're going to the plank position for plank shoulder tap. So brace your core. Am I on the screen? Tap, tap. Alternating side, brace your core so those hips don't rotate too much. And then our high knee 3-step. So it's a high knee jog, sticking it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Popping that knee up. All right, every other side. Get those 3 times through, get that body warm. Then we're heading into block 1. We've got a lower body block first. So for our lower body block, let's see. I could have gotten heavier weights for this, but I didn't. Anyway, we've got deadlifts coming in. We're keeping everything at 10 tonight. How about it? We're gonna go ahead and put those feet right underneath your hips. Roll those shoulders back and down, soft knees. We're traveling down with tempo. 1, 2, 3 to the flat back, and all the way back up to the top. Here's our tempo again. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, coming back to the top. Push off your heels to bring it back up. We're getting a stretch on those hamstrings. Next is our Sumo squat with a pulse. So we are gonna get that weight down in your, between your legs. We're gonna go wide with our stance, angle your toes. So we're dropping to your squat, we pulse, we stand. Wide stance, drop to your squat, pulse, stand. All right, right, there it is. Next we go to our lateral lunge. All right, so one side for 10 and then the other. So big step to the side, track that knee back behind your toes, straddle your knees with the weights, and come back to center. Big step to the side, back to center. Keep your chest proud, booty back, and back in. Working the adductors. 10 to the left, 10 to the right. And that will wrap up our upper body block. Lower body block 1. All right, our second block is all upper body. We're starting with a standing chest press. I'm gonna lighten up the weights here. We're gonna get a stretch and squeeze on the pecs, starting with the weights right in front of your eyeballs. Elbows are close together. We open and close. Big stretch, big squeeze. Make sure as you get tired, those elbows stay up and the weights come right in front of your eyes. We've got 10. Incline, reverse fly, single arm at a time. So this is where we're going to the incline position. So we're gonna bring it into a plank, press your palm of the pad of your hand into the bench top. Keep your hips square, and we come up to shoulder height, resist gravity coming down. Brace your core so your hips don't rotate. You've got 10 on each side, and then upright row. So nice and tall posture. We're coming out high and wide with those elbows, and just coming right up your zipper line, and right back down. All right, working shoulders there in the upright row. That'll do it after 3 rounds of your upper body block. We're going back to lower body. All right, so now we're gonna go into a single leg deadlift. All right, so we're gonna plant one foot. We got weights right in front of your quads. Roll your shoulders back. We're gonna keep one standing leg engaged, heel pressed into the floor, traveling down to mid-shin till we're horizontal to the floor, and back to the top. So we're getting a big stretch in the hamstring once again, but also you gotta work on balance with that one. So 10 on the right leg, 10 on the left. Then we head into a reverse lunge. All right, so big step back into that 90-degree bend, Back to the top, we're gonna stay on the same side on that reverse lunge for 10, making sure your feet stay hip distance apart and that front knee doesn't track past your toes. 10 on each side. Then we're bringing it down to the floor for your hip bridge. So, working hamstrings and glutes, yeah? Lots of hamstring and glute tonight. All right, so we're gonna bring it into heels in, as tight into your backside as you can. Rest that weight right on your hip bones. And we're squeezing up. Here's our tempo. We're gonna go up, 1, 2, pause, 1, 2, down. You got 10. 3 rounds through. That does it for that last lower body block. Now we're going upper body one more time. So, seated, high row. Am I on the screen if I go to the end of the bench? Scoot that bench back a little bit. I think it's easier seated at the end. All right, then we lean forward, throw your shoulders back. We've got the ends of the dumbbells facing each other. And we're pulling up high and wide. Squeezing up between those shoulder blades and bringing the weights back down underneath your hamstrings. All right, squeezing on that upper back. In that seated position for 10, steering wheel. On the steering wheel, we're coming straight out and we're gonna rotate side to side. That's 1. Right, left. That's 2. And 3. Working those shoulders for 10. And then our walkout push-up. So starting with standing position. All right, we're gonna squat in first and then walk it out to the plank. At the bottom, we push up, walk it in like an inchworm, stand back up, squat in, walk it out to the plank position, push up at the bottom, walk it back in, straight leg, and stand. You've got 10. All right, 3 times through, we've got our plank Tabata finisher. All right, so you're gonna need a stopwatch. So any kind of stopwatch will do. Instead of a Tabata timer, I like that. Or you can set a Tabata, it's okay. But we're gonna be doing half plank for 20, and then full plank for 10. Half plank for 20, full plank for 10. So actually this works kind of well here. I'm gonna show you. So let's see, on this clock icon, your clock icon right there, if you press that, and then you've got your timer stopwatch, you can just watch it. 20 seconds in the half, 10 seconds in the full. All right? So you're right here, brace, 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 brace. Walk it up, hold it for 10. Walk it back down for 20. Walk it back up for 10. Keeping everything solid. Brace that core. All right, after 2 minutes of Tabata in the plank, you're gonna wrap it up with that. All right, you're amazing. Let me know how it goes. Talk to you soon, bye.